Hello everybody and welcome back to our Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind playthrough. I'm your host Valenfor, and you may recall in the last episode we had fabricants coming through the courtyard of the Prissy Dorum blah blah area. I can't remember the name of the main area with the massive statue, but we need to go and tell somebody about it, and I've decided to just go to the temple. Makes more sense. So let's speak to this guy here. So I've heard about the attacks on the city. Good that you reported them to me though. I've sent some high ordinators to deal with the situation. You can help me in another way. I want you to investigate the disturbance. These attacks are an affront to the city and to the lady. Well, we must learn about them. More about them, in fact. I can understand a passage has opened up in the plaza that leads to some Dwemer ruins. The memorial statue has been destroyed and an entrance has been discovered in the rubble from which the creatures emerged. Perhaps these things are of Dwemer origin. I have been told that they look at least partially mechanical. Investigate the ruins, Valenfor, and report your findings to me immediately. Okay, I will. So, to start with, I think what might be best is if we use our Amulet of Mark. Just to put that on, there we go. So we can get back here quickly. And what I plan to do in the following few episodes is just to go and have a look in this area that has opened up and see what we get on with. But after that we will actually be heading back to the mainland of Vvardenfel, Morrowind proper, to complete the main quest. Now there's a good reason for that, and that is because I get something called the Ring of Azura for completing the game, and that actually has the Night Eye achievement, not achievement, enhancement, enchantment, sorry, on it, and it's a constant effect item, which means I won't need to constantly keep casting Night Eye, so it probably makes sense to go and get that. So without further ado, let's get into it here. I'm going to quick save, and we're going to head down in here. Now these things are hellishly difficult, and I'm not going to lie, I might end up dying. There seems to be a battle going on down here though. Oh, look at this. It's fabricants versus centurions. Ah, they've seen me, and they've got zap bolts or something. Let's just check what it says. I've witnessed Dwemer constructs and these mysterious new fabricant creatures battling in the ruins of Bams Amshund. The Dwemer creatures seem to be defending the ruins against the intruding constructs. Their origin is still a mystery to me, but it is clear that they are not of Dwemer make. I should report my findings immediately. Well, that was nice and easy, wasn't it? Okay, let's go and recall straight away. No, come on. I've got something to tell you. You say that these new creatures were fighting with the Dwemer creatures. That is very disturbing. Only someone with great power could control these fabricant creatures. Almalexia will be interested to hear this news. I'm sure she'll have some insight into it. Okay, so you're basically telling me to go and talk to her, right? Let me go and do that now then.
Come. Aid in the light of my mercy.
Okay. Right, so, greetings Valenfor. I think she is talking, but it's so quiet, I'm just going to read over the top of it. It's good to see you again. Dear Fedrus has told me more about your work so far here in Morrowind. He suggested I might find your services useful. After some consideration, I've decided that there may be a task for you to complete. Yeah, she is far too quiet. Since the horrendous attack on the city, there have been some alarming developments. One of the most troublesome has been a cult that has recently formed, led by a young Dunmer named Eno Rimari. They call themselves the End of Times. In these troubled times, I fear the cult is gaining in popularity. Very little is known about them yet, but there is one very disturbing fact we have learnt. Many of their members have been found dead. Okay, who is this Eno Rimari? Leader of this little cult, he resides in Morrowind, though he is not known to have a permanent residence. He is dangerous, Valenfor, as he spreads discontent among my people. He is not to be killed, though. I want no martyrs to this madman's cause. Okay. At least 7 of them have been found so far, all dead, all in their homes. It appears they ingested a strong poison and not even my magics could revive those who were found. We must find out what drives this group and rid my city of their presence. Speak with Meralian Othan at the Great Bazaar. Her brother Seville was one of those found. Learn what you can about them, Valenfor, and of this Eno Romari. Take care of him though, the words of a martyr cry louder than those of a zealot. Fine, okay. Thank you, little Miss Quiet.
It's another perfect.
Oh, get out of my way. So we're heading over to the bazaar, was that? Which way is that now? Is it that way? Yeah, okay. Head over to the bazaar. So yeah, I do hope that everybody is happy with my suggestion of getting the main quest done. It probably is, you know, a long time coming. Probably should have done it a while ago before heading off into Tribunal. And the weird thing about the 2 expansions for this game, both Tribunal and Blood Moon, is that Blood Moon's actually easier. I'm not sure how that works, but nonetheless, it is. And so we've gone to tackle the harder of the 2 expansions first, which is pretty silly, especially as it is pretty hard, I must admit. I'm taking a lot of damage. Right, who's this person I needed to speak with? No, go back. Marilyn Othan in the Grand Bazaar.
May I help you?
Neither of those. Marilyn Othan. Is it you?
Respect
Ah.
is repaid, sir.
How may I help you? Okay, well... I am she. Good. I am glad. I'm not really sure what I should be talking about here. Is it Gavis Drin? He's the head priest. No, of course. Oh, found dead. Here we go. Yes, my brother was found dead not long ago. I think it was poison, probably given to him by Eno Romari and those sick end-of-time lunatics. A lunatic, Valenfor, you'll often find him outside the winged guar spouting his nonsense to passers-by and to the drunk stumbling out of the tavern. They are a suicide cult, plain and simple. Their beliefs are destructive, heretical, and frightening to me. I don't know how my brother ever got involved with them. I'm beginning to see them all over the city, but you'll most often find them in God's Reach outside the winged guar. Okay, so she's given me a little bit of a heads up. These guys are outside the winged guar. Now, where the bloomin' heck is that? Temple Courtyard. I think if we head back into the plaza and then swing around on the opposite side, that should take us to where we need to be. And really, I should be on the upper level, which I think I have to go round this way. It's so bloomin' dark. I don't think I've got the mana to cast... Ah, there we go. Of course, I could have done the sensible thing and just waited, but I'm not sensible. Let's face it. Learnt that a long time ago. Interestingly, Wraithguard has the shield effect on it, and yet I don't have the purple shield around my character. That's kind of annoying. Okay, so here's God's Reach, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just wait until... yeah, 11 hours should do. Won't get my mana back, but it'll get my stamina back. Here we go. So, which one is the winged ghoul? Ha 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 ha! It's not this guy, is it? Hi, Pockets! Who's this guy? Ah, look who it is. Let's quick save. I am Eno Romari. How may I help you in your journey through this life? End of times? We're a peaceful group dedicated to relieving the suffering all are feeling in these troubled times. I teach my followers the way to enlightenment through understanding of what is happening in our world and what is to come in the next. All my people know the importance of preparedness for the coming troubles, and many are willing to make great sacrifices for our cause. Okay, what does my journal say? They believe the power of the Tribunal is faltering and that a new and frightening age is coming to all of Tamriel. Well, What do they want me to do now then? Because that's all well and good. Can I persuade him? Yeah, let's give him 1,000 gold. Beliefs? Make ourselves ready. Okay, so our beliefs are very simple, dear friend. The blessed tribunal, though once filled with glory, are no longer the gods they once were. As with the tides and Tamriel's moons, all cosmic powers will wax and wane, but when gods die, it creates ripples throughout the lands. The passing of the three will be a prelude to the end of this era and the beginning of the next. The followers of the end times are making ourselves ready for this to happen. We realise that the end of the era will bring many changes. We believe that the gates of oblivion will open. That's funny. We'll discuss that in another episode. And the multitude of Daedra will roam this world freely. Some might tell you that this is a good thing, that we were descended from the Daedra and it will be a return to the natural order of things. I know differently, though. The coming age will be a time of great horror. The Daedra princes are not our ancestors, nor are they our allies. They will wash over the land, destroying all that man and mare have built over these thousands of years. The only protection from this scourge will be our true ancestors that have gone before us and watch over us even now. Many of our followers choose to participate in the cleansing to prepare the way for the rest of us. It is a sacrifice to be sure, but it is for the greater good. Okay, so what's the cleansing then? It is a glorious ritual, friend Valenfor. Our followers cleanse themselves of all their troubles, all of their burdens here on this earth. They send themselves ahead to the ancestors, spreading our word, making ready for when we shall all join them in our fight against the Daedric hordes. Okay, does that satisfy the quest? I should report the information to Almalexia immediately. Fantastic, okay. So, I need to take a mana potion, or I'm not going to be able to recall at all. And come on. There we are.
What?
End times beliefs. They would dare. So the tribunal has lost its power, has it? These fools would dare question Almalexia's power here in her city. I will give them a lesson in power, Valenfor, and you will be my agent. Oh, really? 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 Okay, these fools must be reminded of the true power of a god. Since the attack of the city, much of my own power has been spent caring for my people. The number of wounded has been astronomical, and caring for them all has been taxing to even me. Still, I must demonstrate to these people what it is to mock the will of a god. You will travel to the ruins of Bams Amshund and activate the Karstrang's Basham. What the heck is that when it's at home? Loosely translated, the Weather Witch. At its height, the Dwemer civilization was masterful in the use of machinery. In a time of drought, Dwemer scholars were commissioned to create a machine that would bring rain to their lands. They created the thing that I can't pronounce. Its existence was little more than a myth until recently, when the ruins opened beneath my city. I wish for you to activate the machine, make it to create ash storms in Morrowind. Oh my god. Then these heretics will know the power of Almalexia. That's correct. While these storms may be common on the island of Vvardenfel, they do not occur here, so far removed from the Red Mountain. Now, though, they will, and these heretics will understand the power of the tribunal, the power of Almalexia. Take this and use it to activate the machine. You will have to divine its workings on your own, Valenfor, but I believe you're up to the task. Right, okay then. Fine. Well, guys, I'm over-encumbered brilliantly. Thank you very much, Almalexia. Absolute douche nozzle. I'm going to have to drop my Daedric Claymore, I think. I will pick it back up though, because it is beautiful. But yeah, this is actually where we're going to have to end for today. I really hope you've enjoyed this one though. If you have, please do all those lovely social media things. Please like, comment, share and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And I will see you next time for more of our Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind playthrough. But until then, take care.